What's good, guys? Welcome to the show where we research conspiracies and all things paranormal.
What's poppin'? Don't mind me, just watch.
I was singing that in my head when you said that. Today, we're talking about a highly requested video.
My guy, the Mothman.
Yeah. Like I said, this is a West Virginia folklore. And it was originally reported at the Point Pleasant area.
So the legend was popular and existed from November 15th, 1966 to December 15th, 1967. So it was about a year long. Or was it? Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty much like a year. And they just kept having these sightings, and then it just disappeared. And nobody was reporting it anymore.
Just poofed out of here.
Unless other people have seen it since then and it just hasn't been reported. I don't know. But also it's a legend, so maybe people
are just bullshit.
Yeah.
100K likes and we'll go find them.
Oh god. Oh god.
West Virginia.
Here we come. November 16th, 1966. The Point Pleasant Register was the first newspaper to write about the Mothman. And their title was Couples Seen Man-Sized Bird, Creature, Something.
Thingy.
Because nobody knew. Nobody knew what it was.
So, two couples were, just chilling, minding their business. And they noticed something big with white wings. And they said that it had red eyes and a wingspan of 10 feet. And the eyes were spaced about 6 inches apart from each other, so if you think about this,
that's pretty far apart.
Big eyes, you know what I mean? But they noticed it in the car in front of the car that they were sitting in. I don't English, but it's in front of the car that they were sitting in. Oh, and it avoided the car's bright headlights.
And that's weird because moths are attracted to the light. So if they call him the Mothman, shouldn't he want to go towards things that are
Yeah, I think that bugs would be like mosquitoes and moths and cicadas and all them things. They fly into the light. And if you get a fly trapped in your house, it'll fly towards the window. So
yeah.
I would just figure that that's kind of what it would want to go to, but I guess not.
But I mean, when you're a 7 foot, or how tall was it?
About 7 foot.
A 7 foot tall beast
with white wings and 6-inch spaced eyeballs.
I think you could go towards whatever you want. So Clendon, West Virginia. This is what I found, and it gets a little weird because November 12th. This is a completely different town in West Virginia. I don't know how far apart it is or anything. But this is November 12th, 3 days before the people in Point Pleasant saw it. But there were graveyard diggers working in a cemetery one night, and they spotted something huge, and it kept jumping from tree to tree in the air. And they didn't know what it was. It scared the hell out of them. I'd be scared too. You're working in a graveyard at night, and you see something huge jumping from tree to tree. That would scare you.
Unless you're a white person, then you go investigate.
But everybody who has seen the Mothman, in Clendon, Point Pleasant, everywhere that it's been spotted, they've all said that it could fly up to 100 miles per hour, which is really fast, and it was very clumsy on the ground. It would try to run or crawl or whatever, and it would just be clumsy. I guess if you're called the Mothman, and...
Is it a man if it doesn't have arms?
I don't know. Did it have arms?
I don't know if it has arms. But if it has arms, I don't think it would have trouble running.
Let's look up a picture. Mothman.
Birds have trouble running because, well, I don't know. I guess birds don't have trouble running. I don't know, man.
Oh? Well, here's this. It has arms.
Oh.
I guess it's just a man with wings.
He's just derpy. Yeah, anything can look scary if you see it that way. You know what I mean? You just put some red lights and some dust behind it, it looks scary.
Man, my search history is gonna be election, Mothman, election.
So, back to the story that I was talking about. Allegedly, the Mothman chased the vehicle that the two couples were in, and it chased them out of town. And then once they got out of town, the Mothman just disappeared. Yeah, the putty cat.
Lucy's having a meltdown. I don't know, I feel like there would be some panic in me if I was being chased by that in a car. Or I'd probably be like, hey, let's try to hit it and see what happens.
But the area that they were driving in was the TNT area, which was a World War II munitions plant, right?
And then that makes me like kind of want to believe that like maybe like something manifested an energy or whatever and then turned it into like a mythological beast or something.
I'm sure that if you go back into World War II stories that you could find a story about the Mothman.
Maybe we'll find something and we'll be able to do a part
If you find it,
yeah,
let us know in the comments.
And we could definitely do like an updated part 2 about this. In the following days after November 15th, after November 15th, more and more people started seeing it. There started being more and more things, like spottings. And when you notice in here, most of the dates, it's the 15th. Like there's another date in here that's the 15th. Like it's weird how it's all happening on the 15th, and it made me think that like it had something to do with the 15th. So like that's just kind of weird.
Something kind of spooky that I don't really like about the 15th is my birthday lands on the 15th.
Really?
Yeah.
That's spooky.
Yeah, I'm cursed. I am the Mothman. Just brought wings and shit.
And so 2 firefighters ended up seeing it and said it was a large bird with red eyes. So there's that. And then a wildlife biologist, Robert L. Smith at West Virginia University, told the reporters that all of the sightings fit the description of a sandhill crane.
So you might be wondering what a sandhill crane is.
Because I sure was.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell a sand crane is. But apparently it's a type of, well, obviously it's a crane. It's a bird that stands as tall as a person.
I'm going to Google it for you.
So the sandhill crane also has a 7-foot wingspan and has red circles around its eyes. So it doesn't correctly match the 10-foot wingspan and red glowing eyes of the Mothman. That bird ugly, boy.
It looks terrifying.
But for this scenario here, the bird, or people were suspecting the sandhill crane of moving out of its migration route because it was not native to the area, so which, I mean, it adds more of a mystery to the legend itself because the bird isn't there, but it could have been there, but it might not have been there, so it might have been the Mothman, but the Mothman might not be real, but you don't know.
But like, I feel like if you were in a car at night and a sandhill crane popped out in front of you, you wouldn't have panic and run away.
I'd poop.
I don't know, like here we have deers that run out in front of you. And like, I mean, you do shit yourself because it's terrifying, but like...
Deer's just something we see around here, right?
And like, if it was just an animal, I don't think people would be as terrified. Like, because that bird was ugly as hell, but like, if you just saw it like walk out in front of you and then chase you out of town and then fly away, like, I don't know. I feel like I'd be more scared of a goose.
Man, goose are savage.
Dude, I got chased by a goose once and I cried. Like, those things are terrifying.
Geeseses don't care. Geeseses.
Geeseses. One time, my friend in high school, we had to like we were in like this creative writing class, and so she, like, every day the teacher would give us like a topic that you spend like 3 minutes writing on. And one was like, explain the difference between an American goose and a Canadian goose. And my friend looked at us and was like, I thought gooses don't fly. And like, that's just stuck with me since, and like, it's haunted my dreams.
You know, turkeys can fly. That's crazy.
They have wings.
Not all birds with wings can fly. You see a penguin? It's got flippers. It's as good as a wing, right? What is another bird that can't fly that Got
An
wings.
ostrich.
Yeah, ostrich. An emu.
An emu. So then we're brought to the Silver Bridge collapsing. And it's a I-vault chain suspension bridge that was built in 1928. And it was named for the color of its aluminum paint, 'cause it was silver. Silver, aluminum, it's silver. It's silver.
Silver Bridge.
And it connected Point Pleasant, West Virginia to Gallipolis, Ohio. And I didn't realize that those states were next to each other, so I had to look on a map because I'm geographically challenged.
English challenge.
And the bridge collapsed under the weight of rush hour traffic and killed 46 people in December 15th, 1967. The bridge collapsed from carrying heavier loads than it was supposed to and being poorly maintained. So, I mean...
Moral of the story is don't take bigger loads than you can handle.
But people went crazy and started saying that it was related to the Mothman and, like, that the Mothman made the bridge collapse.
He sabotaged it like Among Us.
Mothman sus.
Sus.
Big sus.
All of this is sus.
So I don't know. Do you think it's real?
I don't believe in the Mothman. Just because I just don't. That's me. But if you have more facts and evidence and things that we haven't covered, put it in the comments and we'll read it and we'll take the time to consider it.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it is real, or maybe it's... Because, I mean, there hasn't been any more sightings since then.
He
Like,
just pops up in the window.
oh,
I'm here, bro.
I fucking leave.
Where are you gonna go? He's outside.
I'd go hide in the bathroom. There's no windows in there.
See how buff the Mothman was?
Yeah.
He just, bow, break the door.
But like, comment, and subscribe.
Follow the social medias, Facebook and Instagram. That's two, these ones.
Yeah, I don't really...
There's a
post
lot of
any
you
others.
on the Facebook that haven't subscribed to the channel.
Yes.
So you on the Facebooks should come to the YouTubes and subscribe to the channel.
And we have 732, I think, 732 or 36 followers on Instagram. We are gaining super fast on there, so y'all go follow that too.
Poppin'.
And we're at 556 subscribers, I think. We are over halfway to our goal.
Get us to 666.
And we will...
Do a spooky ritual.
I'll bust in like the Kool-Aid Man and go, oh yeah!
I don't want to be a part of that.
But, thanks for watching. And
We love you. What the fuck?